I stand here often, staring up at the stars, and all I can see is war. I feel it moving to envelop me, though I've tried to avoid it. If I remain on the side and do nothing, I know I will be destroyed for certain. My name is Dathneya. Agent Terna said you are thorough, efficient, and more importantly, wise. I need you to help me now as you helped him. I appreciate Tarna's compliment. What do you need me to do? I need you to help me choose which side in this conflict to join, the Empire or the Rebellion. I take it you want more than my personal opinion. Yes. There are two officers of either side here in Dieric. They both are evaluating two independent organizations to integrate into a more permanent association with their side. They're recruiting individuals for an outside opinion. I'd like for you to investigate these two organizations to see what kind of people each side is looking to hire. That should give me enough information to determine which side in this war I want to join. You want me to evaluate both organizations? Yes, please speak to the Imperial and Rebel officers here in Dieric for further information. Do whatever it is they need you to do that is not in violation of your personal moral code. I have a small account set aside by which I can pay you for your efforts. I will see what I can find out. Thank you. I have just made appointments with the two people you need to speak with. Colonel Ekirk works out of the Imperial office here in Dieric. It is on the outskirts of town, due north of the bank. Captain Quellium works out of the Wideband Temp Agency, a front company for rebel recruiting located west of town, due south of the starport. Return to me with any data that you think is convincing for either side. I will do what I can, Mrs. Leeson. Please be careful. My character isn't exactly neutral. Technically, I'm an Imperial. I should be reporting her and reporting the recruiter. I don't know if that's how I'll do this or not. Oh, here's the man himself. Wonder who this guy is. Yes, do you have an appointment? Yes. Daphne Leeson made one for me. Ah yes, here you are. The Night Strike Soldier Hegemony is looking to join the Empire as a full military branch rather than remain a separate entity. Would appreciate an objective observer's opinion as to their efficacy. Officer Leeson recommended you. I'm honored to help the Colonel. Organization calling itself the Aggregate Civil Liberties Organization has shown its true face. They have taken to sabotaging Imperial shipments. I would like you to dispense justice on behalf of the Empire to 5 of these terrorists operating out of the local ACLO office. Not sure if I'm supposed to take this mission or not. Well, I guess she does want me to know about the organization. Excellent. Also like for you to see what our ally from the Night Strike Soldier Hegemony might need. His name is Galir Akyandar. He is a whining, sniveling sycophant for which I have no use, but his organization is highly trained and would be an asset to the Empire. Please fulfill any requests he may have for you. I will speak with him. Very good, citizen. This is him right here. Son of a Kowakian monkey lizard, I've had it. Huh? What do you want? Colonel Ekirk recommended that I speak with you. Something about the ACLO. ACLO? Those disgusting Minocs. The nerve of them slicing my computer and framing me. Our reputation with the Empire is too important to let a bunch of trumped up pranksters ruin it with their amateurish slicing tactics. So what did you need me to do? Do I want you to find those womp rats and teach them a lesson? They sliced my personal computer and planted some information there that almost ruined the NSH's reputation with the Empire. Search them until you find evidence pointing to which one did that. Then take them out. Is that clear enough for you? Slicers aren't combat trained for the most part. That should be easy enough. Anything else? What? Oh yes, since you're going to be there, I want you to contact a covert operative we have inside the ACLO office. His name is Mark Hicks. Do whatever he needs done, and don't leave anything that traces your work back to him. He needs to remain in deep cover. Understood? I will return soon. I want vengeance, do you understand? They will not get away with this. Punish them, and if they die slowly and painfully, even better. I'll take care of it. Then go. I'm gonna go ahead and speak with that Captain Quelliam, in case the mission he has me going on is taking me to the same location. Guy that works for the rebels. It may not be. She says, I'm just a guest here. You need to speak to Captain Quelliam if you need something from this office. Is that him over there? Yes, the young Bothan. Not sure how I was supposed to otherwise know he was young. And that face, he kind of looks on the old side. Welcome, are you here to join the Rebel Alliance? Nope. You're not an Imperial, are you? You're not supposed to know that. No, of course not. I'm just kidding with you. What can I do for you? I'm interested in learning a bit more about the rebellion firsthand. Oh, Dathnea sent you. Excellent. Our lovely friend here is from the Aggregate Civil Liberties Organization. Her organization is looking to join the rebellion on a more permanent basis. Perhaps now I can kill two flits with one stone. Sounds intriguing. What's the plan? Well, first of all, there's an organization of mercenaries here on Talus that is giving me fits. They're called the Night Sister Soldier Hegemony. Recently they confiscated a shipment of medical supplies that would go a long way in helping the Alliance efforts here. There are 25 crates in all. If you could retrieve those and bring them back to me, I would be grateful in a large monetary way. I've heard of them. I'll take the job. Thank you. Be careful. The base has a lot of enforcers training around it, as well as a possible small Imperial force there. Don't forget to talk to Treza over there and see what she might need. She will provide you with the information of the base. Excellent. Captain Quelliam said you'll be assisting us at the NSH base of operations. I'm Treza, in a ACLO liaison to this office. I appreciate your help. I must be upfront with you, though. My request is a bit more complicated than Captain Quelliam's. I have a friend, a Wookiee medical officer named Srila Braddock, who has been having problems with NSH for some time. Well, they finally shut down his clinic and imprisoned him in their base. The Imperials will arrive within the week to transfer Seer to one of their more secure facilities to do who knows what. Well, if he's a Wookiee, it's likely they'll probably be having him work on the Death Star project, but I'm not supposed to know that for this character. Do you know where in the NSH base your friend is being held? I don't know. The base layout, well, except to say that it has multiple floors. There should be a security access terminal computer on the main floor that will not only give you access to the lower levels, but also tell you where he is. That should be your first goal once inside the base. Shouldn't be too hard. I've assaulted underground bunkers before. This is where it gets complicated. When you reach the base, you'll find a training ground area where there is always a contingent of NSH enforcers in the middle of drills. You need to take them out first, which coincides with another objective. It's something you have to do anyways to reach Seer. But there is a shipment of medical computers that the Empire has commissioned the NSH to protect. Those enforcers are the guard for it. Take them out and the shipment will be easier for the ACLO to ambush. I know it's asking a lot, but 25 of them will severely reduce their effectiveness, and they won't have time to recover before they will have to fulfill their contract. 25. They're just NSH enforcers, not stormtroopers. I can handle it. You're a true hero. Seer is a kind Wookiee who hasn't done anything but help people. He doesn't deserve what they are doing to him. Please bring him back to me safely. I'll do my best, Mrs. Nene. Thank you. I do this kind of thing too when I decorate. Like these are like storage cabinets, but you can move them into the wall. And kind of like helps you imagine that, like I said, they're in the wall, like they don't take up as much space like in hallways and rooms and things, but you can still use them as storage cabinets. Well, apparently the objectives are in 2 different locations. Kind of just want to help free the Wookiee, but guess I'll go to the office, do the Imperial quest first. She asked me to help out both organizations and kind of get a feel of what they're both representing so she can make her own decision whether she joins the Imperials or the Rebels. So, and I think technically this group isn't actual Imperials, or more probably like a local militia or something that's trying to become part of the Imperial faction. So it's not like I'm fighting against Imperials per se. Although this faction right here is aligned with the Rebels, I think, the ACLO. Says, find information on the slicer. Slay 5 saboteurs. Well, here's a slicer. Yeah, rough up enough slicers until you find out who did that with the hacking. Well, this guy looks guilty, right? Well, it might be a female. It's kind of on the smaller side. When Commando walks into the room, everybody knows. Blows things up. Well, didn't find any information from the slicer. Still nothing. I guess check in this room. Maybe somebody knows upstairs. Datapad chirps and files spool across the screen. A slicer highly trained in combat situations and currently on the premises was the one responsible for slicing Galen's system. The name has been encrypted and takes several minutes to slice. Finally, the datapad reveals the slicer's name is Lita Huandu, and the file indicates her office is in the central computer control room on the second floor. Take her out. Oh, there she is. Looking for elite ACLO saboteurs at the local office. Slicers up here. there's a Geonosian. Or maybe it's pronounced Geonosian. Gotta get rid of specifically the NPCs that are labeled as saboteurs, otherwise it doesn't count. You need one more saboteur. Well, we're done here. Unless I have to come back for some reason. There were some clickable objectives at this location though. Oh, no, actually gotta speak to this guy. Who are you? What are you doing in here? Are you Mark Keeks? Yes, what can I do for you? Yandar sent me to give you a hand with something. Gallier, alright, he said he'd be sending someone. What I need is easy enough. I've been attempting to place sliceware monitoring. Dude, why weren't you this mission like further away from this compound? Place sliceware monitoring components on several ACLO computers. Almost got caught today and I had to injure. Oh yeah, I remember this guy is his inside man. But we should still not be talking so openly right here. Almost got caught today and had to injure myself to shift the focus away from what I was doing in the wrong place. I need you to finish what I started. Excellent. Here's a list of the computers I need monitored, and here are the devices. Please return to me to confirm that you completed the job. Medical computer. And that's done. Need the manifest computer, personnel computer, and operations computer. I think there was one over here. Might have been in one of the other rooms. There was like a circle one somewhere. This might be the one I was thinking of, square shaped. Personnel computer, and then I need to find the operations computer. Oh, here it is. We shouldn't speak unless you finish planning the taps on all those computers. Excellent work. When I get back to my desk, I'll send a coded message to Gallier informing him of your success. You have my thanks, soldier. Get to feeling better and try not to shoot yourself anymore. Scoundrel, listen, I have another opportunity for you if you're looking to score some BOFA points with the Empire. Are you interested? One of the nurses was talking a minute ago about a group of Alliance officers who just arrived to take a look at the organization. If you were to take them out, it would show that the ACLO was incompetent and that it could not even protect its guests. The relationship between them and the Alliance would be strained, maybe even to a breaking point. You in? Yeah, I'd have to be on leave on duty, like as an Imperial, to be able to take these ones out. There are 10 rebel investigators inside the ACLO office. Eliminate them. Only active Imperial agents may attack the rebels. Those on leave are not authorized to enter combat against rebel forces. I don't know if I do this quest, if it'll block me out of finishing the other quests. I didn't see any rebels inside though. Oh wait, this is the Marquise. Well, why was there an NPC for him outside? That's odd. They have like a duplicate NPC on here. It just makes more sense for it to be over here, away from the crowd, while we're talking. Well, maybe they're like nearby. I may not even have to do this quest. I may can just come back for it later or decide later. Or maybe they're up here. Oh, rebel investigators, there they are. I'll skip that quest for now. If I need it, I'll come back to it later. I'm gonna go rescue that Wookiee. So gotta travel 1.7 kilometers from this location. If you're ever in game and you see these markings like this in the soil, that's just showing the radius, basically the circle of like the city perimeter, or like the player cities. I don't remember that being in the original game, but it could just be my memories not accurate. Like when I was the mayor of a city a long time ago, I had well, I guess I didn't have to, but I ended up creating like a manual map and manually creating the boundaries myself, like the circle perimeter, based on my observations in the game. And maybe that was never necessary, or maybe they added something new to the game since a long time ago. Like with the player city, well, they've definitely done changes to the player cities, I'll say that much. Like all these new decorations and things decorate the city. You can do like paved roads now, all sorts of new types of buildings and things you can add, like skyscrapers and such. So there are new things, so I don't remember that marking in the soil being there before to show the boundaries of the city, is what I was trying to say. Well, there's another player here. They're level 90. Oh, they're doing AFK grinding. It says please tell for an invite to group if you need these NPCs. Well, I'll do that if I need to, but those ones didn't count. Seriously, there's an AFK grinder around here too? I don't know if there's enough enforcers down here to complete, so I guess I might have to go up there and join that guy's group just to get it completed. Well, they're not responding. I'm taking all the kills. Usually they have like a automatic scripting or something, or macro going on to do the invite, unless it's been cycling through and hasn't been activated yet, because I missed it. There we go. This is not ideal, but AFK grinding is kind of a necessary to get like the loot and stuff you need for crafting. It would be better if they were off somewhere else, not in the major questing area though. I'm not upset though that they're camping the NPC, because like I said, they're doing a service for crafters. It's unfortunate, like that's the way the game's designed, that this kind of thing's necessary, but it is what it is. Need 5 more enforcers. And I gotta find medical supplies. I guess the rebel version of this quest would ask me to slay the stormtroopers that are here. You have done amazing, taking out all those guards. All that is left is their sergeant. Not sure where he is though. Well, good thing I stayed in the group because he just died. I just need to find the medical supplies. Not seeing anything up here, so I guess it's all down below. I played on Bloodfen J. Does that answer any question? That was my old server from around 2005 to December 2011. I was looking up the waypoints for the medical supplies because I didn't want to be here all day. Didn't want to miss any of the crates either. It's not like there's games where you can click the same crate over and over and over again. A lot of times you have to, there's only one of that crate and there's a limited quantity. There's not like excess, so you can miss things. And I've had some of these compounds I've been in like an hour trying to find stuff to click on. You know, I accidentally walk past it or miss things. This is nice how they're all in a pile here. This compound probably wouldn't have been too bad trying to find all the medical supplies actually, but there are ones that, like with multiple floors, elevators, etc., that you might end up missing some of the clickables. Like I said, they're only like you can only click them one time. A lot of other games you can click stuff multiple times and still get credit. Well, this should be done. I got 5 in this room. Yeah, I never played on Kedimore. I don't even remember that name as a server. I'm sorry. I remember a lot of the other names for the servers, but I played pretty much on Bloodfin the entire time. I did have one character on Chalastra. No, sorry, 2 characters on Chalastra. But all my other characters and accounts were on Bloodfin. Must only be 4 in this location. Unless I missed a crate. I forgot actually, I did have one character on the server called, I think it was Radiant, but I didn't have him on there for long. Still need 2 crates. Hope I didn't miss any earlier. Actually, I don't think I've been in this room. I should be able to get my next 2 crates here. Well, it's nice that they included extra. For a lot of these quests, they didn't include any extra clickables. Gotta slice a mainframe, I guess. I don't know if that would help me find the Wookiee or not. Yeah, this is SWG Legends. And you're right that in the old days MMOs didn't hold your hands. In fact, when I played this game a long time ago, we didn't have like the online guides and things like we have nowadays. I had to manually search everything. Like these bunkers and compounds and clickables, and I had to find injectors, find the NPCs. They didn't hold your hand as much. The NSH network is slow and moments tick by as the slicing routines run their course. Finally the location of the Wookiee medical officer Treza is looking for spools onto the screen. He's being held on this level in the detention block. After a few more tedious moments slicing through NSH's incredibly slow network, the security screens in the cell have come down, though there are still guards stationed there. I'm just gonna guess he's over here. This is like a detention area, and I'm seeing some white triangle-like icons. Probably it's the prisoners. Oh yeah, that's right, I wasn't here earlier. How'd you get in here? This is dangerous. Talking to me will get us both killed. Treza sent me to rescue you. Treza, that girl's heart is too big for her own good. I'm sorry, but your efforts have been in vain. I cannot leave, but you must before the NSH's guards return. She said that the Empire is sending an escort group to transfer you to their facilities. Then I only have a little time left. I need your help. That's why I'm here. Good. I need you to retrieve my medical equipment so I can treat these other prisoners. They were brought in recently and placed here in my cell to torment me. Each of them is dying but treatable within a certain time frame, but I don't have the proper tools to treat them. You must get them for me. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I don't have a choice. Where's your equipment? I need 3 things. First, my bioanalyzer. The NSH officer in charge of torturing prisoners has it. A supply officer has my chemicals bag. I don't know where my other tools are. You might try finding a medical droid. They usually carry an extra bag. I'll see what I can scrounge up. It's kind of interesting. It's almost like with the white coloring here, it's almost like he has a mustache and a beard. A beard on a Wookiee, that's funny. I'll see what I can scrounge up. Please hurry, these prisoners will not last much longer. Well, he's a good Wookiee, or a good individual, I mean. Wanting to treat the prisoners, not leave, even though he could be free himself. Just gonna get rid of some of these waypoints. But yeah, if anyone's interested in playing SWG Legends, you can go to their website, create an account, and download the game and play. They've updated this game a lot, the developers for the SWG Legends team. They're regularly making updates, is what I'm trying to say. Releasing new content, new quests, new theme parks, new items to decorate, new collections, that kind of thing. I've been pleased with it. They're updating the game every year and throughout the year. In fact, almost every time I turn on or open up the launcher lately, they're updating the game. I wouldn't say every time, but it's been frequent lately. The medical droid is over there. Had to remain motionless, not moving, in order to collect that medical droid. I think because I had my rocket launcher equipped, I kept moving too much. Thank you. Please give me a moment while I stabilize these patients. Will you be coming with me now that you saved them? One more moment, please. There. Now, what was the question? Will you be coming with me? Treza would be very sad if I fell into Imperial hands. You've cleared the base for the most part. Return to Miss Nene and report. I'll stabilize these prisoners and then make my own way out. Alright. Please tell her to send a transport for these injured people. Well, he's a very nice Wookiee. probably the most, like, the nicest NPC I've met in the game so far. You're welcome, Jay. Can't say I'm the most interesting player, though. I know my voice is kind of sounds boring and monotone a lot. But I did want to make a walkthrough for this game, so that's it's like one of my favorite games. Actually, a long time ago when I was on Xfire, I know I poured at least a couple thousand hours into playing this game before, a long time ago. And I'm sure even after I stopped using Xfire, switched over to Steam, sure I poured probably a few hundred hours into that as well, before the game shut down, at least. All these fences kind of block my path. Like, well, there's an invasion going on. Rebels versus Imperials. Part of the Galactic Civil War. Seer arrived safely. I can't thank you enough for what you have done for him and for us. I was glad to help. The forces in NSH have been significantly reduced. The ACLO has authorized me to compensate you handsomely, not only for freeing him, but for reducing the amount of NSH enforcers guarding that shipment. The ambush should go off without a hitch. I had not thought to still be here, so I've entrusted Captain Quellian with your reward. Please speak with him. I appreciate that. You also have my personal thanks for helping out my friends out there. My pleasure, Miss Nene. May the Force be with you always. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I have the supplies you asked for. Great job. Please speak to Treza if you have not done so already. Well done. Treza says that you were a great help with the NSH. I really appreciate that. Those medical supplies will go far in helping treat the unfortunate innocents who the Empire has harmed through their tyranny. Excellent. You are a tenacious warrior, my friend. I do what I must. And how? Here's that monetary gratitude I spoke of when you took this job, as well as the ACLO from Treza. So have you decided to join the Alliance then? No, I don't think the Rebellion is the place for me, Captain. Thank you for the opportunity to learn, though. Ah, well, if you reconsider, I'll be around. Have a great day. We go back to the Imperial guy. and turn in that quest. I don't think I'm going to do the one that kills the rebels at that shuttle location. Probably just end up deleting that one. Actually, I don't even have to go back and, you know, just delete that quest. And then all I need to do now is talk to her. You have been gone a long time, my friend. I can feel the weight of the galaxy bearing down on us. What have you found? I gathered as much data as you need to make a proper decision. Fantastic. You don't know what this means to me. Please show me what you have discovered. I only needed to observe the rebel allies. I see. Give me a minute to look over the data. Ah, this is a very thorough job. Tarna was indeed right about you. So what did you think of Captain Quellium and the rebels? Well, technically I'm an Imperial, but didn't really like some of the activities that were going on at that other location. But I liked the Wookiee and the medical supply part. Well, I guess some people could think the rebels are terrorists, and in some cases they might actually be, but generally speaking. So, this report's backside up very well. I have made my choice. I will contact Captain Quellium and tell him to sign me up. I cannot tell you how much you have helped me. Here are the promised credits, only a small symbol of my thanks. Thank you, may the Force be with you. Right. He said, please come, see me at your earliest opportunity. We need your help again. I have further details when you arrive. Gotta return to Agent Tarna. But this is where I'm going to stop the stream. I didn't have too long to stream tonight. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you always.